Hi, this is Alken, and welcome back to my channel. Well, we got some breaking news. This time it's from the Daniel Penny case. As you know, he's on trial for the death of a homeless person, Neely, believe. They had a confrontation on a net train on New York City subway, in a controversial chokehold. Well, this is when 1010 wins, and unfortunately, a pathologist is disputing the findings of the medical examiner of New York, and it's making news. So let's get into it, see what happened. So pathologists dispute findings that the Marine veteran's chokehold caused subway rider's death. It's from the Associated Press and 1010 wins. In case he's using Fox. New York. For 6 minutes, Jordan Neely was pinned to a subway floor in a chokehold that ended with him lying still. But that's not what killed him. A forensic pathologist testified Thursday in defense of the military-trained commuter charged with killing Neely. Dr. Satish Chedur dispute a New York City medical examiner determination that Daniel Penny's chokehold killed Neely, who was behaving erratically on a subway the two men were riding. Penny's defense said that he acted to protect frightened passengers and was trying to only restrain Neely, not kill him. The white Marine veteran reaction to Neely, who was black, homeless, and mentally ill, has become a flashpoint and national divide over race, urban life, and boundaries between self-defense and vigilantism. Penny's lawyers had argued throughout the trial that his pressure on Neely's neck wasn't sufficient and constant enough to be lethal. The attorney brought Chodum to the witness stand to shed light on their claims. He told the jury that Neely's medical records and bystander video don't show telltale signs of knowing types of fatal chokeholds. Among the discrepancy, he said, the location and extent of the bruising on Neely's neck and the small amount of peachata, not sure what that means, but it says small red spots caused by subsurface bleeding on its eyelid. In your opinion, did Mr. Penny choke Mr. Neely to death? Defense lawyer Stephen Reiser asked. No, replied Chickadon, who was worked as a medical examiner for county governments in Florida and Texas. He said Neely died from the combined efforts of synthetic marijuana, which we also know as K2, schizophrenia, his struggle and restraint, and a blood condition that led to fatal complications during exertion. He was stirring himself. The chokehold did not cause the death, the pathologist said. His testimony starkly contrasts with the findings of a Dr. Cynthia Harris, the city medical examiner who performed Neely's autopsy. She told jurors earlier in the trial that Neely suffered from asphyxia death as a result of the chokehold. She called it profoundly improbable that Neely's death was due to the synthetic marijuana use and the sickle cell condition was related but not equally to sickle cell disease. Within the doctor's medical examiner's office, the consensus was unanimous that Neely had died from a chokehold, Harris said, and there is no alternate reasonable explanation. The Marine Corps combat instructor who trained Penny testified earlier that veteran didn't use the chokehold properly when he restrained Neely. Penny, who has pleaded not guilty to manslaughter and criminal negligent homicide. His defense said the Marine veteran and architect student was defending himself in a car full of subway riders. Neely, 30, sometimes entertains subway riders as Michael Jackson impersonator, but he also has a history of psychological and drug problems and a criminal record that included assaulting a woman at a subway station. When they crossed paths in the subway car on May 1st, 2023, it was an F train, and I forgot what stop it was. Neely was begging for money, shouting about being willing to die or go to jail and make sudden moves, according to the witnesses. Penny has said Neely launched to a woman with a small child and says, "I will kill." Oh boy. So Penny put his arm around Neely's neck, took him to the floor, held Neely there with Penny's legs around him to close to 6 minutes. Bystander video showed Neely had stopped moving during the roughly the last minute, but when the police arrived, they found a pulse on him, so he was still alive. He died later at the hospital. He didn't die on the scene. So there's a controversy with the medical examiner. This is not the first time a medical examiner said something different than what was found in the system. This is what happened with the medical examiner with the George Floyd case. So they're trying to do a slam dunk like George Floyd, only this time a pathologist is questioning the New York medical examiner. And that's why it made breaking news. So this is Alcan saying so long for now, and don't forget your stop.